All right, so you've just turned it on?
I just turned it on.
Okay. Now we're listening and watching.
Okay. The red light is blinking.
You see it, oh, the red light down here?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I hear it clicking. Oh, it made a...
There's the...
Oh, this is interesting.
Isn't that beautiful?
And that's sometimes as far as it gets?
For a while, it'll stay that way half an hour.
It'll stay that way for half an hour or more, and then what happens?
Sometimes it clears.
Then we get sound.
Then sometimes you get sound.
We get sound and no picture, but I can hear what's going on. Then I try to get a picture. But
Now, if you turn it off and try again, does that...
yeah, I tried that.
And that doesn't speed up the process at all?
Oh,
Joe, you need a cover on the table or just...
It has to be a very old cover if we're going to be working up there, or an old cutting board, or an old piece of
old
ceramic
board.
stuff.
I
I might get some newspapers. So now it's doing the same thing. It's got the red light blinking, and listen to the sound, everybody. That's that relay trying to kick in.
Takes a while.
Nothing on the screen.
This-
Okay, now it's on its face on the floor, and we've got a bunch of screws to take out to get to the back. Okay, now the back's off of the machine, and right there's the plug following the wires to this big enclosure. We see the metal guard for the power supply, which we're going to take off, and then we'll see how things go. Now the circuit board has been removed, and here on the cutting board now, and this is what we're looking at. There's these the two taller, or the bluish capacitors. And their focus isn't very good here, but they are bulging at the top. One of them has a little bit of a leak. They're the two blue ones on this upper corner of the power supply. This was the orientation when it was in the box. You see that little red, the X is on top. In some of the light, you can see the bulge of the top of those two next to each other. Now this is the back of the TV, and this is the area where the power supply was. There's 7 wiring connectors that we've removed from the back, and the 6 screws to remove it after the protective cover was removed. So that's where we stand right now. I'm able to find the replacement 25 volt capacitors at HSC in Roanoke Park. There's the 2 bad capacitors that came out, 10 volt, 2200 microfarads, and they've been replaced by the 2 from HSC. It's hard to see my soldering, which is abysmal, to the new board. They're the 25 volt, 2200 microfarads. Okay, John, turn on the machine and tell me if it's working.
Turn on the charm.
I heard it click. There it is. Made the right noise. Little red lights blinking. Blue lights on.
Look at it.
Look at that picture.
Look at that picture.
Very good. Now show me the bad parts, John. Look at those 2 capacitors, the 2 little ones. Bad. 55 cents each. Fixed.